Hello, I'm Yamina Collins, and welcome to YaminaToday.com. I am so excited because today we are standing in front of the very famous New York Public Library here on 41st Street and 5th Avenue, and let me tell you, it is loud. I think I hear, I don't know, there's some sort of Arabic music playing in a cab behind me. But anyway, oh no, I'm sorry, that's a Jewish mitzvah tank. But anyway, so here in front of the library, let me tell you, this library is 100 years old, believe it or not. Yep, it was completed in 1911. And let me tell you, wouldn't you like to look this good at 100? We're about to take a tour around this magnificent library because unfortunately we were not allowed to go inside, but the library was gracious enough to send me some wonderful pictures of, for example, the children's reading room, the Bartos Forum, and of course the always stunning Rose Main reading room. So if you want to check out the inside of the library, you can go to my photo gallery down at on the right side of my blog and take a look at that. So let's go on across the street and get a closer look at the New York Public Library. So here we are standing in front of one of the lions in front of the New York Public Library here on 41st Street and 5th Avenue. Believe it or not, there are two of them. This one here and one to my right. And I promise that this is not going to be a technical tour, but I do want to share one thing, and that is before this library was here, guess what it was? It was a city reservoir, and they finally laid the first cornerstone to the library in 1902, and as I said before, it was completed in 1911. Now, what's great is in front of the library, you've got 5th Avenue running north and south, and let me tell you, it's crazy. People running like mad. And also just a half a block away is the New York Public Mid-Manhattan Library. Where else but in New York can you get two libraries half a block away? No, it's not Kansas. It's not Minnesota. It's New York City. So here we are again in front of kind of the walkway that goes right into the entrance of the library. And doesn't this feel kind of like a Roman-esque feel to me? That's what it feels like. And I love the little chandeliers overhead and just the stone marble. By the way, this right here is the Maps and Divisions room. I have beautiful pictures of it on the inside since we can't go in, but this is what it looks like on the outside. Okay, let's go. In the little garden in front of the New York Public Library with lovely yellow flowers. Can't you just picture yourself in the summertime, minus those two guys to my right doing construction? Try to pretend like they're not there. But everything else, it's a little garden. It's yours. You've got your tables. You've got 5th Avenue and 42nd Street out here. We're going to continue around to the side and then to the back. Let's go. Now, what's interesting about this part of the library is, of course, we have the Children's Center on this side. Wonderful. Yes, it's lovely. You can see it. But I got to make a confession. Whenever I walk down this part of the library, it's not the library that catches my attention. I know this is a lit blog. I know it should catch my attention. But what really catches my attention when I walk down is to my right. It's Jamba Juice. So on my way to the library, I like to stop off for a nice Jamba Juice. I don't work for them. I'm not advertising for them. I just like it. And then after I get my Jamba Juice, I come across the street, and then I can really enjoy the library. And of course, this is the side view of the library. This is exactly 42nd Street, running east and west. And we're actually going to head to the back of the library now because, believe it or not, that is my favorite part of the library. And we've got Bryant Park connected to it. So, are you ready? Let's go to the back. Okay, so here we are. We are rounding the corner. And again, I love the New York Public Library because not only do you have the library, not only do you have your Jamba Juice, but you've got these wonderful little outdoor restaurants. And we're going to head up the stairs right now. There's always a million tourists, by the way, here. But we're going to head up these beautiful little stone steps. And I just want you to take a moment and look. You look straight down, and what do you see? Tons of chairs, tons of people sitting. When the sun really comes out, these umbrellas will pop up, and if you look off to my left, you can see this little restaurant that's, I don't think it's quite open because we're still kind of in the cool spring, so a lot of people don't sit outside. But as we head up these stairs, you're just going to see the back of this library. And I know you don't have a back of a library like this in your hometown, so don't try and fool me into thinking you do. Look at that little bar outside behind the library. Now, just behind the library on the third floor where I'm pointing is the gorgeous Rose Main Reading Room. Or is it the Main Rose Reading Room? And you're probably going to be taking a look at a picture of that right now as I'm speaking. That is Mr. William Cullen Bryant, a stone or a metal statue of him out here in Bryant Park. Here is the second restaurant I was speaking of in the back of the beautiful New York Public Library. Don't you just love this? I mean, look at this. This I don't even want to say it's shrubbery. It's not shrubbery. It's beautiful leaves and wood and makes you want to sit down for a nice drink. To my right, of course, we have some businessmen. You will always see businessmen here in Bryant Park. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like bird watching. I call it businessmen watching. And look, there's more businessmen in the window. And now you know what else is amazing? Okay, you're looking at the library, right? But then all you have to do is veer left and you're going to see this magnificent cluster of New York City buildings, all made of glass, just standing packed next to each other, back to back. And it's amazing. It's gorgeous. So you get a nice mix of city and old New York and beautiful sort of restaurants all in one block. And I think I've wrapped myself around my camera woman. Now, this is another favorite section of mine just behind the New York Public Library. If you look straight down, you're going to see these rows of just beautiful trees. They're not in bloom right now, but they're perfectly lined up. And in between, you've got tons of people sitting. And what's great in the spring and summer is people come out here, they relax, you get a good book to read. Believe it or not, it's not up yet, but they actually provide a mini library outside. I thought it was only open in the summer, but lo and behold, it's open here in the spring. You've got your children's section, you've got your newspapers, you've got your magazines, you've got your classics, dictionaries. You can even read a little Shakespeare if you want. And not only do you have some great reading, a great place to sit outside and read, but while you're reading, you can look to your right, and there are men playing ping pong. I mean, only in New York, children, only in New York. Now we're going to end this tour right here in front of one of my favorite spots behind the New York Public Library. I know it's possibly tacky, but it's the bathroom. And you got to look at this outside stone carving. This whole thing is a bathroom. When you go on the inside, we decided not to go in. It's kind of tacky. We don't want to disturb people. But just in the walkway of the bathroom, you see really beautiful flowers, live, fresh flowers. How many people get that in the bathroom? And I do believe this bathroom was nominated, as one of the best public bathrooms in the United States. So wherever you are in the world, come on down to New York. Check out one of the best libraries in the world. And I'll see you next time at YaminaToday.com. Bye.